You're listening to Talking Raptors on Raptors Republic. 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 Talking Raptors on Raptors Republic.
Welcome to episode 12, season 9 of Talking Raptors. Barry Taylor here with Nick Reynolds. How's it going, Nick?
Doing good, man. We're the best in the world.
We're never going to lose.
Nope.
Ever again.
Never, ever again.
Broadcasting, as always, on Raptors Republic, raptorsrepublic.com.
1-6, another 6, 6 from a 6.
Drake, here's your royalty money. Anything going on? He brought Adonis to a game.
He did.
Looked like he lasted a half and then was kind of like...
And then the kid was gone, which was hilarious. I'm like, I don't know where did you put the kid?
The nanny showed up.
Hope so.
Or maybe he just left him at the bar at halftime.
It's just in Masai's office.
Doors locked.
You deal with this.
Here's a computer with the internet. We'll be back in 2 quarters. Real quick. Bit of a lingo update.
Uh-oh.
Just did a bit more of a deep dive, trying to find more answers. There was a lingo game show updated version that came out in the early 2000s with Chuck Woolery. Okay?
Wow.
So to suggest this idea has been buried somewhere. No. And it was called Lingo. It's the exact same game as Wordle. Okay? It's the exact same fucking game as Wordle. It was hosted by Chuck Woolery. It's on YouTube. It's easy to find. New York Times. I cannot believe you didn't do your due diligence.
Wordle.
Thing 1.
Recap since the last podcast. Lots gone on.
We won it all.
Yeah, we haven't lost.
So.
Been undefeated. Fred VanVleet's an all-star.
Yeah.
Pascal Siakam's player of the week.
Scotty's going to be in the skills competition.
Scotty's in the skills competition. Fred's in the three-point competition.
Yeah.
What a great time to be alive.
Nick Nurse said he's going, supporting the boys.
Love it. It was a great 10 days.
It's amazing, 10 days.
How you feeling?
Honestly, I'm like, we could fuck up anybody.
I truly believe that.
Yeah.
I really believe. Like, for sure, I think Miami and Milwaukee are like, top tier Eastern Conference.
Mm-hmm.
And then Brooklyn and Cleveland and Philadelphia and then us. But I think in a best of 7, I'd be like, yo, man, I'll roll the dice.
Yeah. You don't want to see us in a best of 7,
No.
man. You don't want to see us in the playoffs.
No. And that's where Raptors thrive.
And we're not going to be in the play-in either, so we'll be waiting.
Starting 5, man. We're good to go.
Yeah. Dude, even Delano, man, I'm like, I just love how he just runs all the time. He's just running all the time. With ball or without ball, he's sprinting.
You see his hair flying in the background?
Yeah.
It just makes him look faster. Like, whoa.
Speaking of that, dude, like I was getting really annoyed at the OKC game. Like Delano doesn't look like his hair is hitting him in the face very often, just the way it's braided, right? Mm-hmm. Kind of is naturally set back. Mm-hmm. But Josh Giddey,
okay,
like he kept touching his hair. You know that like emo thing where you brush your hair?
Oh yeah, like, Steve Nash used to do it
all the time. Yeah.
Out of control. Yeah.
I'm like, how do you play basketball with your hair in your eyes like that?
I didn't notice Giddey doing it. That's funny though.
Non-stop, he was doing it.
It
like,
could be a white guy thing.
Yeah, I mean, for sure, it's a white guy thing. Yeah,
we like to brush our hair out of our eyes.
Yeah,
and just put it behind the ear. The
or
Steve Nash.
Maybe it's like getting a little sweat, getting a little little sweat in your hands.
Okay,
feel the ball a little bit better.
Sure, yeah.
You know
okay.
How LeBron puts his hands in his jersey.
Oh, is that why he does that?
Yeah, to get his hands warm. I think.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I don't know if that's why he does it, but.
You know what?
I just notice weird takes about people sometimes.
We can 100% say that it is why he does it. No one's going to prove us wrong except him.
Yeah, so. Exactly.
So, sorry, what are you saying about Delano's hair? Oh, you just didn't like Josh Giddey's hair?
I just didn't like how much he touched his hair.
Right. Okay. It was a weird tick that Nash had.
Yeah.
It was obsessive.
Yeah. And I used to have hair like that in high school, like over my eyes, and I would do the same thing. It's just you feel it on your forehead, and you're like, get off me, and you can't stop doing it. But I'm like, I would never play sports with that. Put a headband on.
Yeah, aside from Giddey's hair, everything's been great. Chris Boucher.
That's not our problem, Giddey's hair.
No, it's not. I think about OKC. I was thinking they might be my next favorite team to watch, though, once they're healthy. Because they've got Shea.
Yeah.
They got Lou Dort.
Yeah.
Giddey's going to be great.
Good old Canadian boys, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's a fun team.
Yeah. Yeah. They're fun, I guess. I don't know. They're garbage, but
They really are.
I guess they're fun. Yeah.
It's fun.
It's just you like Shea a lot. That's really what it is.
Yeah, that really is. I actually finally,
hometown boy.
I'm looking at maybe getting a jersey.
Whoa!
I feel like I have to, but the OKC jerseys are just so shit.
Get that nice hot orange one.
Right? Like it's like, ugh. There's one blue one that just says
OKC.
Yeah,
the dark blue one.
Yeah, I was like,
they still have that jersey this year?
Not this year, no. But yeah, I don't know. And the thing is, I don't think technically Shea's ever worn the dark blue.
I can't remember.
It was there when KD was there, and then I don't think it was there. I don't think they've used it when he was there.
I know what jersey you're talking about. I'm trying to think if I saw Chris Paul in that jersey ever. But I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I think you should. That's a
hometown
hometown hero, man.
Here's something. I swear to God, this is a serious consideration. Let me get your thoughts on this. This is a big question. What about a Kia Nurse jersey?
Whoa, that's fire,
right?
Yeah,
because a couple things. We've talked about this before. How the WNBA jerseys are arguably better.
Yeah, and also, but they don't sell them anywhere.
Right. Yeah,
that's the problem.
I mean, I would have loved if she was still on New York.
Right.
I like their jerseys. The Phoenix jerseys are like, you know.
I'm not mad at them. I like them.
They're okay. They
got the gradient one, right?
Yeah. But a Kia Nurse jersey, I was like, I could do that.
I want a throwback Jamal McGlure jersey. Scarborough's finest, buddy.
Yeah, well, that's a good idea.
That's what I need.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. I don't really like those jerseys of that time.
No, I know. I'm serious about the Kia Nurse jersey, though. I've looked up a couple.
That's a sick jersey.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at them.
Yeah. So if you had told little elementary school Barry that there'd be, first of all, a women's professional league and one of the best players would be from Hamilton, it'd blow my fucking mind. Yeah. And if you said one of the best players in the NBA is from Hamilton, never would have, never in a million years would have believed you.
You mean hockey.
Yeah, no. Exactly. So I've got to support in whatever way I can. Other than that, though, the Raptors are out the fuck control.
Life's good, man.
We're probably never going to lose again.
Pascal Siakam's top 5 player in the goddamn NBA right now.
He's incredible. He's absolutely incredible. And he's starting to get the respect around the league. People are starting to be like, oh, no, he's back. And he's actually better than he was in 2019, 2020.
Even Kendrick Perkins got on and said, they're Toronto Raptors playing like one of the best teams in the league. Carry on.
Barkley said that on Thursday on TNT as well when they were doing recaps. He's like, this team is scary. They're under the radar right now.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
It's happening.
It is. And then you look at what happened. Well, we'll get into the trade deadline on thing too, but I'm at the point again where watching games are just like I'm happy. You know what I mean? It's like when you've got like good plans for the night, you're like, oh, fuck, the Raptors are playing tonight.
Yeah. And it's back to being an event that you look
enjoyable.
forward to. Yeah.
Yeah. Like last year, of course, still watching every game, but not excited about it.
Hate watching. More like it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It was like going to work. All right, let's do this.
We got to do it. And honestly, it feels like, and we've been here before as a team, it feels like we should win every game now.
Yes.
Like that's how I feel. I'm like, we're gonna pull this game off, man.
That's exactly it. Because they're for sure feel like, again, like Miami, Phoenix, Golden State, Milwaukee. Yeah, they're better teams. I get that. You know, but I'm not afraid of them in a best of 7.
No.
What happens in the question of the week, the Miami best of 7?
It's a wash, buddy. We're beating them. We're beating them in 4. Get out of here, man.
So speaking of which, Kyle Lowry has a Super Bowl commercial.
Yeah, man.
That's Canadian.
It's like crypto based, right?
Yeah, and it's a Canadian Super Bowl commercial. I am, man. I'm in. I like that. I like that he's still repping us.
Well, I mean, I don't think he's going to get one in America, right? So it's like
that's what I was wondering.
That check is a little bit lower for that Canadian one than it would have been for an American one.
He could have got like a. Yeah, no, you're right. And then did you see, just real quick, about Kyle Lowry on Thursday night when he got the triple-double and then he's getting interviewed after the game and Jimmy Butler came up to him or whatever?
I did not see this.
Oh, it's pretty funny. It's just, basically they're like, he's being interviewed and he's being all like serious and then Jimmy comes up and he's like, did you get the triple-double? And Kyle's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. And then you hear the commentators like, yeah, you got it, man. You got it. And he's like, no. And then Jimmy just starts losing his mind. He's like, triple-double. He's like, I know I got the triple-double. I didn't want you guys to tell Jimmy because I knew this was going to happen.
That's great.
Yeah. So the man's happy.
Good for him, man. We're all happy.
We're all happy. Everything's good.
Goran got the hell out of it. It all worked out for everybody.
Everything is good.
Thing 2.
Speaking of Goron, getting the heck out of here. The trade deadline. Holy shit. What a day.
The NBA is the goddamn best,
It
man.
really is. It really is. Maybe it's because this one was even more enjoyable just because last year was so stressful.
Oh, yeah.
That was one of the most stressful days of the last 10 years of my life was that trade deadline.
It was a sad time.
Yes. And then this year's was just so fun. It was so fun. So, Goron for Thad Young.
Miss him already. Come back, Goran. We miss you, buddy.
The best is who was even talking about San Antonio. Do you know what I mean?
He wasn't.
Right? Yeah, but all these talking heads, it's like, are we going to flip it to Indiana? There's a New York, LA trade, like all this stuff. And it's like, no, we're going to San Antonio. It's Thad Young. Like, oh, no one had that at all, anywhere.
No, I like that Masai and San Antonio, Ari Buford and Pop. They got a good relationship, man. Like,
I feel so, yeah.
Let's fucking go. Let's make some deals here.
I don't know. I'm good with that, Young. It's got an expiring contract.
Dude, I'm not mad at it at all. Also, I do want to say, like, people, I saw online a lot of people were, like, mad. Like, well, we got Thad Young for Goran. Like, I thought what the fuck did you think we were going to get?
Yeah, exactly.
For Goran Dragic.
Exactly. That was the other thing, too, is even those rumors when they're like, was like, oh, it could be Goran and a pick for Miles Turner. It's like, why the fuck would Indiana do that? Who? Miles Turner's really good. Like, they can get more than Goran and a draft pick from fucking Miles Turner.
It's insane. It's I don't know. It's just a weird discourse and like just to see how mad people are at Goran Dragic.
Yeah.
Like, guys, he was just there for money. Like we wanted Precious. That's what Masai wanted. He wanted to get Precious. We needed Dragic, and immediately we're like, bro, we don't come around here no more.
It's the best.
Don't come around here.
Like, any of us are ever going to question that front office?
Yeah.
Besides you and Bobby Webster, are you?
I mean, we shouldn't, but fucking psychopaths still do, Barry.
Right. That's what I mean. It's like, where do you get the balls?
Yeah, I don't know.
Question anything these men do. You know?
I think we've talked about it before on this podcast. Is like people are just way too confident in themselves and their opinions. Like, they don't need to say everything out loud, man, or on Twitter.
No, exactly. Thad Young, man. Hey, surprise, surprise. He's 6'8", almost 6'9", giant wingspan.
And someone that the Raptors have wanted for a long time.
Yeah, he's a veteran. And he has, I mean, he's older now, obviously, but his day, he would have games where he'd go off and do shit. You know what I mean? Like,
He was good on the Bulls, man. And then I think he played a different role in San Antonio. I don't know. I haven't watched a lot of San Antonio games.
No point.
No.
But hey, man, he's a good bench player. I'm down.
Good locker room guy, I heard. It's not going to come in,
seems like
disrupt anything. Just going to come in and do his goddamn job, baby.
And again, in no position to question anything. That is really the greatest feeling in the world, is when you have the best president and general manager in basketball.
Yeah.
You're just like, yeah, man, I don't know. They're going to figure it out. Why the fuck do I even talk about this stuff?
I know. They know what they're doing, man.
Yeah. It's like that's what you want, that more than the best players. You want the best management. Because you're you're going to make the team the best. Like,
we've said this before. It's like, who would you take? Like, it's Masai Ujiri over any player
ever, for sure, 100%. The big one though, the Harden, Ben Simmons. What are your thoughts on this one?
Man, James Harden.
Dude, I've gone back and forth on this a bunch of times.
Hilarious.
Okay,
this is all LeBron's fault.
How so?
It's the decision, man. He's like, you know what? If you're good, you be able to do whatever fuck you want. Go wherever the hell you want. Do whatever the hell you want.
Well, this is my first question. Do you think? Because initially I was like, I guess Daryl Morey won, right? And the majority of people, and I have time for these discussions, are saying no. Philadelphia got fleeced.
It looks like that to me.
But yeah, exactly. Which I can see. But when I initially saw it, I was like, oh, Daryl Morey won, because what better player could he get for Ben Simmons? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why I was like,
but he got exactly what he wanted. This is what the thing is, right? Like, Daryl Morey and James, that shit is like Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're wicked to get each other. They're wicked together. They do the best shit together.
Right.
So it's always this has always been the case, and Daryl's always been like, the rumors of this has been happening like over a year, right? So it's like he went and got his man.
Yeah, exactly. And even to that though, like the stuff people were talking about, like the projected trades, it was like De'Aaron Fox for Ben Simmons, but they had to throw in they also had to take on Tobias Harris.
Yeah.
You know? And then James Harden, I'm like, yeah, man, that's a great whatever. Like, he's fat and...
No, but this is what he does every time he wants to leave. He's
Yes.
like, I don't know how to play basketball anymore. Oh, is this it? Is James Harden on his way out? And you're like, no, he's fucking still amazing at basketball when he wants to play.
I don't know which a player he could have got better than James Harden is what I'm saying. That's why I was like, oh, he won. But then you look what Brooklyn got. Holy shit. Like, Ben Simmons is still going to be good, especially on that team when he literally does not have to ever shoot.
No.
Like, that team is all shooters. It's all fucking shooters.
Yeah. It's great for all sides.
Seems
Everybody
like that.
involved, yeah.
Seems like that.
Yeah. And I mean, like,
In the scenario...
Seth Curry's been really good, and everyone's like, oh, they lost their shooting. And you're like, but Seth Curry is good in the regular season, but he can't guard nobody in the playoffs, so...
Just based on the circumstances, I feel like it was good for Philadelphia. Like, I don't... You know?
Yeah. I mean, I guess we'll see in the future how good it was, right? Well, that'll be the true test. What happens for the rest of this fucking season, but that's who they wanted. They knew Ben Simmons is not going to play for their team, and you got James Harden.
There you go.
What more can you ask for?
Yeah.
Lemonade out of lemons, man.
It was interesting. The amount of people, including ESPN, that were straight up shitting on James Harden, though. Like,
Yeah.
even as soon as the trade was announced, there were a couple people on the panel on ESPN that were like, if they give him the Supermax in 2 years, it'll be the worst league, or the worst deal in league history. They're like, if you're giving that guy $60 million a year, you're fucked. But do you think, because the NBA always seems to go like, when you're like, oh, this is what's going to happen, it never happens.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So it's like, could you not see just out of nowhere, like next year, James Harden comes back like just ripped?
Buddy, I can see it this year.
Exactly. You know
I
what
can see
mean?
that shit this year still.
Like, he's going to come back, he's going to lose 30 pounds in 2
Yeah.
weeks somehow, and then just be like Houston Rockets James Harden.
Yeah.
Whereas, yeah.
Or you're going to see point guard James Harden. But it is crazy that in all of this, it's James Harden now is the bad guy over Kyrie Irving, which is fucking incredible to me.
Oh, that's interesting, yeah. They were not getting along, apparently.
No.
A couple articles have come out since saying they did not see eye to eye.
I feel like they have very different lifestyles, those two.
Yeah. But hey,
I can't wait to see James Harden on a goddamn dirt bike with Meek Mill in Philadelphia. It's going to be fucking amazing.
March 10th, they play in Philadelphia.
Woo!
Cannot wait for that day. That is going to be a lot of fun.
Do you think Simmons will play? Is that guy even has he played basketball?
Well, Rich Paul said there's a lot of work to do.
Oh, well, there was a lot of work to do
You know what I
when he
mean?
was in peak physical shape.
Yeah, right? So it's like, I don't know what that means. I feel like that means no. Like, there's just like, nah, he has not done shit. So,
Wow.
but March 10th, that's almost a month away. They gotta have it together by then.
Oh,
you
well, it's
know?
not like he has to get shots up. Everybody just starts sprinting, start running, go for jogs.
Yeah. Hey, man, if anything, at least there's being some real discussion about mental health in all this. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
There's been a few reporters that have actually addressed him and like, yo, we should probably talk about this man's mental health. The fact that he's willing to lose millions of dollars just to avoid this mental anguish, you know?
Yeah.
It's what an interesting story.
Yeah.
Everything around it is just...
It's insane. But also the mental health thing, too. You're like, I mean, you care about it, the media I'm talking about. You care about it, but you also you shit on everybody. Any chance you could possibly get.
Yeah, it's fair.
And then feign like, this isn't important. Like, but you just shit on the kid like, for over a year.
Yeah. The All-Star voting, how funny was that? When, or not voting, sorry, the draft.
Yeah, that was great.
Between LeBron and KD, and then just the pettiness to leave him dead last. I'm about that pettiness. I'm like, leave the man dead last.
Oh, it's hilarious.
and then Charles Barkley shits on him on the way out, too. He's just like,
yeah,
he'll play now because he's traded. It's great.
Someone on Twitter was talking about how high LeBron picked DeMar. Like, that's a direct shot to the Lakers front office. I'm like,
Ooh.
I think LeBron had a lot to do with who was on his team, though.
Oh, yeah. No, that's a good point.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't think that they just brought Russ and told LeBron after the fact, hey, Russ is here now. Do you hope that's cool, man?
What do you think is going to happen with that team?
Not good things. I think LeBron's just like, okay, it's over, buddy. Wait till my son comes. I'm dipping. Wherever my son goes,
It'd be hilarious if he asked for a trade to Cleveland now that they're winning.
He should go back.
That would be sick.
Go back with those young boys.
Him and Bronny in Cleveland?
That'd be crazy.
That would be nuts.
Hey, man. It's happened before, buddy. So he can...
Oh, yeah, it's very possible.
Yeah, that would be incredible.
That would be great. Other trade deadline stuff, Serge Ibaka to the Milwaukee Bucks. I hate everything about that.
Yeah,
I don't want to see that guy playing for
I saw the
Milwaukee.
picture, and it's disgusting.
And
the Bucks are, man, they're
they're
goddamn,
good, man. They're a fucking problem.
Deep.
They are good. They in Miami are so deep.
Yeah.
And they're gonna fuck up a lot of teams. But I hate Serge Ibaka.
Yeah.
He could have gone anywhere. Like the Clippers was bad enough. This is the world.
At least that was L.A. though.
Exactly.
Like you belong in L.A.
And
Serge, you're a star, baby.
Out of the conference, like we don't got to deal with you.
Yeah.
This is worse.
Now you're in Wisconsin.
I hate it. I hate everything about it.
Ugh.
I hate everything about it.
He's gonna have to wear a Cream City jersey. Jesus Christ.
That one bothered me more than anything.
Yeah, me too.
I don't like this at all.
No.
Chris Sapps to Washington. Sure.
Whatever.
I don't know.
Beal's out for the season, I think.
Mm-hmm. The one that seemed to get the most attention, though, was the Sabonis to Sacramento, which, again, when that first happened, I was like, why? What is this? Who gives a
Tyrese
shit?
Halliburton is amazing, bro.
Yeah, and, buddy, Twitter lost their goddamn mind.
Yeah.
Because Halliburton was in that deal.
Sacramento fans are like, burn the fucking arena down, dude. What the fuck is this team?
Shout out to Sacramento fans, man. You are a fucking basketball fan if you're a Sacramento Kings fan.
Good Lord, yeah.
Holy shit, they've gone through it on like every level. Even going back to the Lakers screw game.
Weber?
Game 6. Yeah, like everything.
Yeah.
Everything's happened to that franchise. They were supposed to be moved a couple years ago. They like literally thought it was over.
They haven't been good since I've been a little boy, like a child.
Never.
Dude.
No. They had an amazing team, and the NBA was like, "Fuck you, the Lakers going to the finals." They're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. Now they lost Halliburton, which by all accounts is not good.
Dude, apparently this is they told him that they weren't going to trade him, and then they traded him, and he started crying.
No.
Yeah.
Well, there's that clip going around right after he was traded, like from a week earlier, where he's like, "I'm here for the long term. I'm going to change the culture."
Yeah. He's such a nice kid, man. He's on JJ Redick's podcast all the time, like as like a correspondent. It seems like a great kid, and he's a fucking wicked basketball player.
It's weird, man. It's very weird.
I was like, what? I don't know. I like him a lot better than De'Aaron Fox.
He's got a way better contract too.
De'Aaron Fox is just an athlete. He's just fast. I don't know if he's great at basketball.
Sacramento, man. I don't. That's fucked up.
Keep doing what they're doing.
Listen,
man.
but that's all that said though. Sabonis is really good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the dude's a 2-time All-Star.
Sure.
He's really good.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like they got shit.
Oh, they didn't get his dad either. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Touche.
he's still young, Sabonis.
Yeah. No, that's fair. That's fair.
It's just I don't know what you're doing with your team. Like you're all money in De'Aaron Fox, and
It's weird.
it's literally the first time you got a draft pick right in.
Ever.
Davion Mitchell is good too. He can play some D, because he ruined Marvin Bagley, or Marvin Bagley ruined himself. Like he's not. So I guess you needed Sabonis. You needed a big, I guess. But I don't know what happens with Rashawn Holmes now. Like who knows? I don't know what they're doing over there. Thank God that is not our front office.
There's just no rhyme or reason to anything they do ever.
No.
And then when they did get it right, when they got it right in the Weber years,
Yeah.
and then the NBA is like, no.
This can't happen.
Yeah. All in all, very exciting trade deadline day.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else we're forgetting? Oh, Karis LeVert to Cleveland.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
That's all right.
Cleveland's all right, man.
Yeah. Karis LeVert's good if he ever is healthy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's always dinged up. Something's always wrong with him.
Hey, man, it was fun. That was a fun day of trade deadline. Gotta say.
Yeah. I like that we're like the core is the core, and we get better internally. That's how we're doing it. We're bringing Thad Young, give some goddamn support for a bench that doesn't always do anything.
Right.
So it's like we got a competent vet now that can run with those boys.
And the other thing, maybe the one other significant thing for the Raptors is that Boucher did not move.
No.
Here's the thing, because he's been playing really well the last 2-3 weeks.
He's also been podcasting.
He's been podcasting. How you listened to it? Was it
I listened to it.
any good? Or?
It was, he's getting his feet wet, I guess. He out of nowhere just started taking shots at Will Lou, which I was like, this is amazing.
Yeah, shout out to Will Lou.
Yeah.
But he's been playing really well like the last 2 to 3 weeks,
Yes.
and it like works.
Bro, yeah, over like a month. I mean, a bit, man. He's been awesome, dude.
He's been and so here's the question though, because let's face it, he's exactly what this team is, right? He's a long dude,
Yeah.
that can shoot threes.
Oh, yeah.
He's exactly like the template for this.
This is
team.
what we want.
So maybe did they re-sign him?
Yeah, I think so.
Because listen, man, he's not. Sure, he could probably get more money somewhere else. Someone will probably offer him.
He might get a hometown discount, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Because he's in, like, they could be like, hey, Chris, if you keep your fucking shit together, you're doing what we want.
well, what's crazy about Chris is, he's been asked multiple times, like, how could, like, what's happening? And he's like, well, I just, I started playing my role. Like, and I was like, what the fuck were you doing before?
Mm-hmm.
Why weren't you doing that from the beginning of the season? Like,
Yeah,
I don't understand.
That's a good question.
But maybe, being in the starting lineup a few times, you think you ought to do more. You're like, no, let's just do exactly what you're good at, baby.
Yeah, he's been awesome. And it's like that. He's like doing exactly what you need. Like, he's coming off the bench. He's killing it. You could see, like, them being like, yeah, man, let's re-sign this guy. Like, he's doing what we want. We're not going to find another version of this, for this price.
Yeah.
Interesting. I was even thinking that this whole past week, I was like, they might just re-up this dude.
Yeah, it's very possible.
Give him like a 2 or 3 year contract,
Yeah. I mean, that's the perfect length. He's not that young.
No, it's not.
He's deceivingly older than. Speaking of hair, by the way, and keeping that out of your eyes, what the hell kind of headband is Boucher who had been wearing these past few games?
It's pretty fat.
And it's like it doesn't look like a towel material. It's like fucking like a shooting sleeve on his head.
The whole man's an enigma. Everything
Sure
he
is.
does. He's posting about it's meat day on.
Yeah, National Meat Day. One of the shout out to Chris. Get your money, man. Slim Jim Partnership. National Meat Day.
The comments on that post were,
The caption is one of the craziest things I've ever seen. There's no such thing as National Meat Day.
"Hey man, Chris Boucher."
It actually was National Pizza Day. On the day he said it was National Meat Day. So some emails got crossed up there.
Thing three.
Gary Trent Sr. Did you see him sitting in the stands prior to the road trip, and he had a fucking gigantic GT bracelet?
I did not see that.
Oh, buddy, I got a picture of it. I'll text you.
Here's the thing. I don't know if we ever talked about this in the podcast. Do you know what his siblings are named?
Who, Gary Sr. or Junior?
Junior. Gary Trent Sr.'s kids' names.
Okay.
Well, we got Gary Trent Jr.
Sure.
We have like Garrison.
No.
Swear to God. And then Grayson. And like, I swear to God, dude. Hold on. Let me actually bring this up, dude. This just came to my brain. I remember I saw that. I'm like, so he's got four boys. And that's Gary Trent Jr., Garrison, Grayson, and Graydon.
Wow. Got stuck on that one page of the baby book names. Eh?
Yeah.
He's like, fuck this.
Or he's like, I need Gary in every fucking name.
Wow. Well, I just text you the image of his GT. I guess it's a bracelet,
Whoa.
right? Look at that thing.
That is iced out,
Yeah.
son.
Yeah, that's big.
His son must have bought that. How much money did Gary Trent Sr. make?
That's what I was wondering too. It was like that must have been 20 years ago at least. He won't make that much money.
No, maybe he invested.
He's
good.
also raising 4 boys. The man's got some bills.
Bunch of Garys.
Right?
Whole lot of Garys in that house, man.
Speaking of Gary, how goddamn amazing is Gary Trent Jr.? And trade deadline, like, it's amazing anyone picks up the phone for Masai Ujiri
Yeah.
anymore.
Oh yeah. I swear I read an article that Portland was trying to trade us back Norman Powell.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for Gary Trent.
Yeah, well,
What are you out of your goddamn minds, fellas?
I wouldn't blame them.
Speaking of Gary Trent Sr., so
Yes.
he was on Will's show, Will Lewis show,
Oh, okay.
and he was just talking about how his son was depressed in Portland.
Oh, I did hear this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's just talking about how he's like, it was awful to go visit him. Like he was always down, and now he's like playing with joy. He loves basketball. He's always happy now. And they asked Gary yesterday. He's like, Toronto opened me with open arms. There's nowhere I'd rather be. I love it here.
That's nice. Well, he was in Portland. You got to think, like, Dame's obviously taking a ton of shots. CJ was. Oh, yeah, we didn't mention the New Orleans trade.
Yeah, CJ's gone.
See, yeah, New Orleans is going to be pretty fun to watch. I think I
Well,
like Ingram.
If Zion ever comes back.
If he ever comes back, even without him though, I really like Ingram. I like that guy. Now he's with CJ.
Yeah.
JB.
Oh, yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's a cool little team they got going on there. No one goes to see, but
They got a neat little basketball squad
nice
out
little
there.
thing going on up there. They still owned by the league? I don't know.
But yeah, he's well, he definitely is free to shoot on this team. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
And he definitely takes his shots. So fuck, man,
He's unleashed, baby.
it's working.
Yeah.
It's all working.
Thank God we got him the hell out of Portland. And thank God Norm got the hell out of Portland too, man.
Yeah, happy for that, man.
Yeah, dude.
Getting to go home.
Going
man.
home, he was so pumped.
Clippers. Okay, like again.
You know what?
Stop trying to be us, but
I'm over it. The future's too bright for me to give a shit about that stuff anymore. I don't care anymore.
that's a good point.
I literally am more mad that Surge is on Milwaukee. That's
I hate
fucking
that.
way
Yeah.
worse than Norm going
It's terrible.
to play with Kawhi.
Thing 4? 4 for the thing 4.
So we're coming up to the All-Star break. Team's been healthy, getting their groove, so you can see the chemistry starting to work. That also, look at this segue,
Oh, I like it. Oh, I like it, buddy. That's good work.
applies to the broadcast.
Yes, sir.
And Alvin Williams is fucking cooking.
Yeah. He's on fire, man.
He's crushing right
Yeah.
now because he was, as many of us talked about either on this podcast or on Twitter, and that he seemed to have been nervous at the beginning of the year. He's comfortable now, man.
He is.
He's good.
Telling it like it is, goddammit.
I'm a big fan, man. And
Yeah.
he's given some of the inside stuff that you want to hear, like when he was shitting on Debo
Yeah,
in the Chicago game, and then against, I think it was the Houston game, he was talking about Sam Mitchell and trade deadline stories, and then how Sam Mitchell would come to the team after trade deadline and be like, "Yo, no one wanted you guys."
That's
And
amazing.
he's like, "Yeah, we tried. No one wanted you."
Yeah, guess we're stuck with you idiots.
Yeah.
Better start playing.
Yeah, man. Alvin's cooking.
Dude, I think it was the OKC game when he had Devlin giggling like a little boy.
Yeah.
This is incredible.
Yeah. He got comfortable quick.
Yeah.
He got comfortable real quick, and it's awesome, man. The whole broadcast.
Can I ask you this question?
Let's do
Do
it.
you think the comfort level has anything to do with having no fans around him? Because it's a different animal when you're calling it
Interesting.
in
Yeah.
on the road. You know what I mean? Someone else is with fans around screaming. You know what I mean? Like,
Right. No, I don't think so. Only because he was an NBA player. He's used to fans screaming at him, trying to fuck up his stuff.
Yeah, but you're talking on live television. It's not the same as playing basketball. It's something you've done your entire life, right?
Yeah. No, that's a good point. Yeah, could be.
You know, I will say this. I bet you Wally's not going to step to goddamn Alvin Williams.
No. He absolutely is not. But it's just like they're both TSN and Sportsnet. They're just cruising right now. Both broadcasts are fucking on fire.
I think that has a lot to do with how good this team is too, man. It's like if we were shit, I think we'd be angry at a lot more things.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah, for us, yeah. No, definitely, 100%. Like I'm sure Sacramento's not. Those fans aren't bigging up their broadcast team right now.
Yeah, they got Mark Jones over there, baby.
Oh yeah,
We
okay,
got
well
Mark
maybe they
Jones.
are. In my face. What the hell do I know? You're right.
He's gonna have to give a eulogy for Halliburton. I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah, that's yeah. No, you're right. I forgot Mark Jones was their guy, and Doug Christie. It's him and Doug Christie now. I think.
Shout out
So,
to Doug Christie, man.
what a fucking life that guy's had post
Woo!
basketball.
If you go back and read those stories, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. So I stand corrected. But all in all, though, man, just had to point out that the broadcast is on fire right now.
Kicking ass.
Amy Audibert still killing it.
Fire.
There was the one time she slipped up was when she asked OG the question about Texas.
Yeah.
It's just like,
But it's just pure comedy, though.
oh no, it
It's
ended
just-
up being amazing.
It's OG's goddamn hilarious, man.
really is.
What do you mean?
Which is fair though, because it was a weird question.
Yeah.
It was like basketball. What's your favorite thing about the state of Texas?
Yeah.
What?
And he's like, what? This is Oklahoma City we just played. What are you talking about?
Yeah. She's been awesome since day one, really, since the get-go. Now Alvin's cooking. The TSN broadcast is great. Life is good, man.
Woo, baby. Open that bitch up. Let fans in. Let's go.
Hey, mister, thing 5.
Burger Power Rankings.
It's that time of week.
Okay. We should real quick, though, preface that we think the Burger Drops order screwed up.
Yeah, we're gonna redo that one.
We're
gotta
going
give
to
'em-
redo it because they did not give us what we ordered.
Yes.
Which is, listen, I believe it was A&W fucked up the order when
It is a strike against them.
Okay,
Don't get
so
me wrong.
we're being more than understanding.
Yeah,
It's been a pandemic. We've all made mistakes.
of course.
You know? So we'll go back to Burger Drops because they did not give us the proper order. They gave us plain burgers,
Yeah.
which we did not order.
No.
So, fine.
They're in a bit of a hole,
Fine.
but we're going to give them a chance to dig themselves out. It's only fair.
It's fine. Okay? You made a mistake. We do it all the time. We'll be back to Burger Drops. This week, we went to Burger Priest.
Yes, sir.
I'll let you take it away.
Well, Burger Priest, we went to... Which one did you go to, by the way?
Right by
one
your
right there?
place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the one on Queen West here. The multiple locations of Burger Priest.
Several locations.
Oh,
Didn't realize there were that many.
booming
Several.
franchise, baby.
Several. Yes.
And we got the High Priest, which is basically their, their double cheeseburger, their version of a Big Mac, basically. The patties aren't as smashed as the rest of the burgers we've had so far. You know, a little bit thicker. So you don't get that nice crust around it. But healthy dose of lettuce and sauce.
Very healthy. Yes.
Right? And you got the bun was fine. Right?
Yeah.
And it's more bun than you're used to.
Right. Well, because they had the middle bun.
That's correct.
This is the first double cheeseburger we've had that had the middle bun.
I think that's called the club. I think that's what that's called. Yeah.
Sure. I mean, it's a play on the Big
think.
Mac, as you said.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah.
And I got that right now. It is not better than Rudy's, and it is not better than Maddie's Patties. But it is a damn good burger.
I agree with that. I agree with all of that. Would you think it's going to... See, again, Burger Drops... everything's with an asterisk now when we talk about you guys.
Yeah.
So we got to get this right. But assuming Burger Drops has a decent sauce, would you put the Burger Priest ahead of Burger Drops?
I think so.
Interesting.
I think so.
The only thing I think Burger Drops will have ahead of Burger Priest is the smashness of their patties. It is more smashed.
And what are your thoughts on that? Do you like the smashed, or do you...
I do. I'm not, I'm not familiar as you are with the smashed patty, but I'm growing to love it quite a bit. Yeah, no, it's good.
I much prefer that over, some people like a big, thick. Like, I don't want the...
That's what Burger Priest was more leaning towards as well.
A little bit, yeah.
Less smashed, more thick. And it was very much its own version of a Big Mac.
Yes.
The other Maddie's, Burger Drops, and Rudy's is there's just a double cheeseburger.
Yeah.
These guys, Burger Priest, went full on.
Yeah, the gourmet version of a Big Mac.
Of a Big Mac. So, which no problem with. But I'm just saying in comparison to the others. Huh. So sorry. Maddie's and Rudy's obviously are staying 1A, 1B. But then who's going in at 2 for you? Is it Burger Drops or...
As of right now, because of the misstep on Burger Drop's part, it has to be, I think.
I agree
it was
with
just
that.
a better burger than the one we had last week.
It was, yeah. It's like we're judging figure skating and you fell on the triple axel.
Sorry,
okay?
yeah.
You fell.
Idea was great.
Yeah, they looked good in the air.
On paper, fucking killed it.
As soon as you hit the ice, you went down. So we're gonna have to deduct points. Yeah, this all makes sense to me. I'm on board with all of this. So 1A, 1B remains Maddie's Patties, Rudy's. 2 is Burger Priest. 3 Burger Drops with an asterisk because we're gonna give them a second chance. But also, I feel like giving them the second chance. Are we not? That's gonna count against their overall scores, and because we're like, we have to give you guys a redo.
I think so. I mean, we won't do it officially, but I think subconsciously that will always be there. We know you wronged us one time.
We can't avoid this.
You put no sauce on the burger. What are we doing here?
Yeah, we're giving you a second chance, for fuck's sakes. Which burger joints do we have remaining?
We have Happy Burger and Extra Burger, and I think there might be 1 or 2 more.
Thank you to everyone who's hit us up and sent us suggestions. We'll keep those in consideration when we complete the list. But right now, the official Toronto burger power rankings are Maddie's Patties at 1, Rudy's at 1B, excuse me. 2 is Burger Priest, and 3 is Burger Drops.
That's right.
How's this been going for you? This is your wheelhouse.
It's going pretty good, man.
Are we missing anything so far? Is everything?
No, I'm really disappointed in Burger Drops. That's all. Still reeling from last week.
Yeah.
Burger Priest, I've had that specific burger a bunch of times, and it's always great. Can't go wrong.
It is really good. It's definitely really good, and
It's just better quality Big Mac is basically what it is.
Yeah, and you feel better after eating it than you would.
You don't feel like you just ate plastic and cardboard.
Yes. Well, shout out to Burger Priest. There are several locations all over the city, like everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So you can check
And they have
them
like
out.
secret menu stuff too. And
Really? I
oh
didn't
yeah,
know
they
this.
got a full. That was their big thing when they actually first came to the city.
They have a secret menu.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Much like the priesthood has their secrets.
Actually, I wouldn't say friend of the podcast by any means. I'm actually just trying to figure out how to phrase this.
guy-
A fellow we know, a guy we know who's a comedian, Jeff Danson, actually has his own burger at Burger Priest called
No,
the
he
Heavy.
doesn't, does he?
Facts.
No,
Called
he
I
doesn't.
swear to God, he has the Heavy burger on the secret menu. You can ask for the Heavy burger, 2 V's.
What?
Yeah.
Jesus
And there's like
Christ.
deep fried jalapenos on it. Like it's, oh yeah, man.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
What does this world come to?
I think the owner just, listen, man, when you're rich, you can make a lot of things happen.
Yeah. That's very true. That is very true. Wow, that's hilarious that they have a secret menu, much like the Da Vinci Code. You know, it's the Da Vinci Code of burger places.
Yeah, I mean that's they're going the whole
Something.
religious route, right?
There's
I
something
see what
there.
you're saying.
There's something there.
Did I explain this on the podcast that when I got the first vaccine shot, whenever last year, when the fuck we had to get that,
Yeah.
I had never seen the Da Vinci Code,
Oh.
and I thought I was fine. I got it, and like just smoked a little bit of weed, sat down, watched the Da Vinci Code, and then the vaccine kicked in, buddy, and I literally thought Jesus was talking to me in my dreams. Like I thought,
Whoa.
I'm like, oh, guys, see God, I'm dying.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, definitely didn't talk about this
Yeah,
before.
so I'm scarred from the Da Vinci Code. I don't think I finished that movie.
That's wild. I didn't see the actual movie. I read the book. The book was really good. Like, it was just like, oh, this is all...
Most loser shit I've ever heard you say, you Wordle playing psychopath.
It's a good book, man. It's a good book.
You're listening to Talking Raptors on Raptors Republic.
Hey, man, do you have plans for Valentine's Day?
I don't, and I really should. It's a big problem. I hope my girlfriend doesn't listen to this.
Well, let me tell you something. If you want to be at the top of your game, Jack.Health.
Oh, yeah.
Jack.Health has got it all, you know?
Mm-hmm.
We're getting older.
Oh, you don't have to tell me twice. I'm a big fan of Jack Health.
Listen, buddy, being a guy's not easy,
No,
you know? Sure, it's easier than being a woman,
of course.
but it's not easier than being a cat,
No?
right? Cats, you just sleep all day.
Yeah.
That's
Or
pretty
a
sweet.
dog.
Dog, sure. A lot of easier things to do than being a man, but again, if you want to be the top of your game, Jack.Health has got you covered. They've got ED treatments, acne treatments, hair loss treatments, allergy meds, treatments to help quit smoking, testosterone replacement therapy, and more. And the best thing is you get it discreetly, privately. No one knows it's coming.
Yeah. Listen, these things can be embarrassing to talk about.
Yeah, you don't want it to,
No, you don't want to have to go wait in a doctor's office and then go and mumble through your problems that are going on. Save yourself the trouble.
Look, let's be honest. You don't want your mailman and or woman seeing what you're getting sent to your house either.
You know, and they're nosy. They're looking.
Listen, it's private and it's easy for the customer. There's treatments for sexual health, daily health, skin, and hair. Again, it is private. It is easy. And the shipping is free. Once again, it is Jack.Health. It's got everything you need.
Head to toe.
Head to toe and everything in between.
Yeah, man.
Because those are the important parts, right?
Keep you healthy.
Keep you healthy. Keep you at the top of your game.
Fit and trim.
It's what you want.
Hard and long. That's
Amen. Again, you can place your order. They've got it all. You don't got to worry about anyone looking over your shoulder. You don't got to worry about any awkward conversations.
no.
And that's the dream, really.
Yeah.
Jack.Health. Get at the top of your game. We'll see you there.
See you at the top.
Talking Raptors on Raptors Republic. Thing 6, many tricks.
Twitter questions. Thank you to everybody who hit us up. Got a bunch of good ones.
Thank you all.
First question goes to Truth Life. What seed do the Raptors finish with, and who's the ideal first-round opponent? I'm hoping for the 6th seed and the Cavs, but it all depends on how the Nets look going forward. I'll take on anyone.
Smash anybody.
I'll
Who
take
cares?
anybody. Ideal would be, you never know, man. Cleveland scares me. I don't
Yeah.
want to play Cleveland.
No.
I'd rather play,
They got some big boys over there.
yeah, you know?
Yeah.
I'd rather play a Brooklyn or
I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't say I would rather play fucking Kevin Durant.
I would rather be the underdog, is what I'm saying.
I think we are. We are that. No matter where we could finish in first and we still be the goddamn underdog.
Even against Cleveland?
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. Yeah, we might not be an underdog there.
I'm gonna say we finish fourth.
I like that.
I think we'll go Miami or Milwaukee, Philadelphia. These guys.
Whoa!
That's what I'm talking about. Hold the lettuce. So do we really need a center? Just a big body to get in Pascal's way while he's making these beautiful gliding floaters consistently. You want a center?
No, it's over.
Neither do I, man.
I don't want it at all.
Dude, I was honestly thinking that going up to the deadline when they're talking about, they're like, the Raps need a center. I'm like, I don't want a center. I love I love this world.
Now, if we had to play Joel Embiid in the playoff series, we might be singing a different tune.
Yeah.
But
that's fine.
Let's go, Ken Birch, baby.
Thing is, like an Embiid or a Jokic is going to destroy no matter what, right? So it's like what's everyone else going to do? We've got a motherfucker with a 7-foot wingspan on him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We got Precious, baby. Oh, this is what I wanted to tell you. Been workshopping this by myself at home. Every time Precious touches the ball, I'm going with Chewy.
For what?
Precious a Chew. I'm calling him Chewy. There you go, Chewy.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's what.
They could throw out like a Chewbacca sound effect every time he gets a big poster dunk or something.
Every time he airballs a 3 from
Amazing.
Chewy.
Okay.
From deep.
But I agree with hold the lettuce. I think we both agree is we don't want a center.
No, we got Chewy.
Dude, and you can see people are starting to realize that what Masai Ujiri and Bobby Webster are doing. Like everyone's always like, oh, this team's so long. But now they're like kicking the shit out of teams and they're like, oh, this is different.
Dude,
like this is evolution.
The scrambling defense, you're like, we can't do anything. What are you going to do? How do you score on that?
Yeah, no, it's just because now that the starting five's healthy and it's like, this is it. This is what we want to do.
And the chemistry just keeps getting stronger and stronger and stronger.
It's so funny. You just see teams starting to realize they're like, oh, what? This isn't basketball.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, fuck, it's great. Really is great. JP Larry OB. Which older star will Thad Young play like once he gets comfortable with the Raptors?
Wow.
I'm going to go... I don't know. What do you think?
I'm hoping. I don't know. I'm hoping Iguodala. That's what I'm hoping.
Okay.
It's like similar built bodies. It's big ass shoulders.
Dude, he's a great passer.
Yeah.
And he's a big hustle guy.
Let's go.
So maybe like I'm gonna go Dan Marley. I'm gonna go way back.
Okay, Jesus Christ. Back to the lingo days, buddy.
Thunder Dan Marley is my answer, JP.
Goddamn
Thank you.
Marley. Jesus Christ, buddy.
Yeah.
Good Lord. You know, people listening to this are going to watch the Super Bowl and have no idea who the hell Dr. Dre is. You know that? The headphone guy. The headphone man.
That's disturbing. I can't wait for that halftime show. Josh Flowers. How angry is Pascal from the All-Star snub? And what will be left of the league after he's finished dominating over everyone? Heat versus Raptors, Raps in 7. Let's go.
Raps in 4, baby.
That's right. It's a sweep now, Josh. But thank you for the question. Do you think he cares about the All-Star snub?
A little bit, yeah. Like I said, man, I think you get incentives in your contract if you make an All-Star. So you lost a couple bucks for sure. Well, you didn't lose, you didn't get.
Yes. Who do you think shouldn't... Like, who should he be
Chris
there in
Middleton.
place of? Yeah, Chris Middleton.
Chris Middleton, buddy. You don't even need to finish the sentence.
Dude, they were talking about, I think maybe it was on a Ringer podcast. Doesn't fucking matter. I was listening, and they were talking about the amount of player votes and fan votes Chris Middleton got and which players got as many or more. Chris Boucher got as many player and fan votes as Chris Middleton. How fucked up is that?
It's crazy, man. Everyone wants to punch him. I told you.
So, yeah, he could. I'm okay with LaMelo getting that extra spot, though.
Yeah, dude, you want to see LaMelo in a goddamn
Of course,
All-Star game.
exactly. It's made for people.
Crazy shit.
Players like him. But, whatever. On Sirius XM, the best thing I heard is, like, they're going over it, and everyone that I've heard on Sirius was just like, hey, he deserves it, but he missed 16 games at the start of the season. It's like, you can't.
I guess some of those guys missed some games too, man. But
Well, so did Jimmy Butler. That's the thing.
that's what I mean. Yeah.
But I mean, Miami's first, so whatever. It's
Yeah.
fucking, there's a lot of factors. It's fine.
Dude, he deserves to be there.
fine.
He's not there. It's all good. He'll make all NBA. So
He has to.
yeah, he'll get that money for that bonus in his contract
And
for sure.
dude, would you rather, if you were a player, I'm sure the All-Star game is a big deal because you're like, I'm a fucking man for 4 or 5 days.
Yeah.
But
But
when
the
it's
man,
all said
a
and
man
done,
in Cleveland, though, don't forget that.
yeah. When it's all said and done, though, wouldn't you rather have, as part of your legacy, an All-NBA over an All-Star?
I don't know.
All-NBA first team, I'd definitely take over an All-Star.
So when fans are talking about it, do you think they weigh all NBA or all stars more?
I think if you're a real not a real, but if you're like a basketball fan,
Yeah.
I think you go All-NBA. But
I
if you're
agree.
like
I 100% agree
if you're
with
a
that.
casual fan, which is nothing wrong with that, I think you'd say All-Star.
Yeah.
But All-NBA is like, first of all, it's a full season.
Mhm.
And second, it's like, yo, you're one of the best players all season long in this league.
Yep.
All-Star, you get the fan voting. There's
Yeah. There's shady shit in there in the All Star game for sure. Goddamn, Kyrie almost made the goddamn All Star game.
Yeah, it did. Kamal. I like analysis on Boucher going full Kojak in Charlotte with post-game sucker. And please explain his Slim Jim tweet. I don't know what the Kojak thing is, do you?
He had a lollipop.
Oh.
Got Kojak. Wasn't that like a show? Probably on the same time Lingo was on, buddy.
Oh, Kojak was a detective, I believe.
Yeah. And he always had a lollipop.
Okay. That's good.
He's
Good
a bald
reference.
head guy, right?
Kamal. Yeah, it is. Telly Savalas.
I don't know who that is, but goddamn it,
He's
I
Kojak.
see him in my head with a lollipop, so I knew what was going on. Never seen that show in my life, but
Well, if there were ever celebrities on Lingo, I can guarantee Telly would have fucking been there.
if I didn't look up Lingo, I would have sworn this is some dream that you had.
It was around in the early 2000s. Chuck Woolery was the fucking host. And I'm pretty sure, I can't remember though, I believe it was when Fox was starting to blow up with like The Simpsons and NFL football and everything. And then they're like, now we've got a game show.
Right.
And it's fucking Lingo. New York Times didn't even Google it.
It's all young kids there.
Didn't
Just
even Google
your
it.
time.
Just
They don't know
well,
who Dr. Dre is, Barry.
sounds like a cool game. We'll give you $2 million for it. I'm gonna sell them Hangman next week. It's gonna be awesome.
Tic-tac-toe. You ever heard of it?
It's brand new. I designed it for my girlfriend. Dirty Ellen Pond. Just pissed off thinking about the ridiculous list of players that the media and NBA Twitter said were better than Pascal Siakam.
Don't get pissed off, baby. Just enjoy it.
Yeah, let him fuel the fire.
We get the last laugh every time. So
They don't know what you're talking about. M.W. Carter. Who would be on y'all's wish list of buyout candidates?
Goran Dragic, guys, bring
He
him
could
back.
use a veteran point guard to back up Fred, give him some minutes.
Someone to handle the ball. Veteran presence, baby.
Dude, I'll tell you who's on the list of my buyouts 100% is DeAndre Bembry.
Is he going to get bought out?
Bro, they released him. The Nets released him because of the trade.
They got Simmons. We don't need
He
you.
started.
We got someone else that can't shoot, buddy.
He started like 10 games for them this year.
Where the hell is Rondé Hollis Jefferson? Go get Bruno back.
JM, would you guys rather fight an OG-sized duck or 100 ducks-sized OGs?
Phenomenal question.
That's a really great question.
Phenomenal
Jay.
question.
Hmm.
That's a tough one. I think I'm going 100 little OGs.
Okay, in theory that sounds good because you can kick a lot of them,
Yeah.
but there's 100 of them.
Yep.
Like they're gonna swarm you.
It's sometimes my brain has a hard time like getting my head around how much 100 actually is. 100 ducks.
It's not easy.
No.
It's not easy. It's like when you see 1 million pieces of rice versus 1 billion pieces of rice,
Hey,
right?
looks the same to me. It's a lot of rice.
It's a lot of rice. Okay, so
Birds are terrifying.
yeah,
I don't think people really
You're not a bird guy. I forgot
really.
about that.
I don't think people really know how scary birds are. Dinosaurs, for God's sakes.
They
You want
are.
to fight an OG size one?
They really are.
Fight a goddamn T-Rex. Might as well.
I guess yeah. I would think the 100.
Do I get to
duck
use
size.
weapons for either or? That's if it's a fist fight. I'm 100%. You got to go.
The little ones.
The
You
little
don't
ones.
want a gigantic duck.
No, with your
But-
fist. But if you get a weapon,
Mm-hmm.
Not firearm.
Well, if you got a gun.
Well,
What about a flamethrower?
give me all of them then. It doesn't matter if I got a gun. 100 little ones and one big one, dude. It's like a video game. You got to fight all the little ones, then you get to the boss.
That's a great question,
And you can punt the little ones into the big one.
There's your weapon.
Couple combos.
Your weapon is the little OGs.
Yeah. Bring them all on. Great question.
Great question. Keep them coming, Jay. I am Scoot. For your date on Valentine's Day, you're forced to wear one of the following: Ken Burch's face mask, Nick's Murdoch Mysteries outfit, his size, not yours, or Chris Boucher's game-worn headband. Which do you choose and why?
Another great question.
It's a really good question. I am Scoot. I might go the Ken Burch face mask.
That's what I was thinking, man. COVID compliance, baby. Keep your mask on.
Can you imagine walking around that thing?
People think you're a murderer. Yeah. You got to put that on to fight the ducks.
Oh, that's good.
Face protection.
It is. You're right, though, the murder thing, because it's very much a Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
Look, I'm sure. Okay.
I don't know why the league doesn't let them wear colored ones. I don't get that. Like, we opened up the shoes now. You can wear whatever color shoes you want. Why does it have to be a clear face mask?
Good question. Great question, actually.
Let's get some patterns on there. Kim could have a full Canadian flag on his face when he's playing.
That's good. Well, wasn't it? Remember when Kobe had the black one? And they're like, no.
So did LeBron. So did Kyrie. And they're like, you have to take this off.
I don't understand what the problem was with that.
I don't know. It looks so much cooler.
It looked cooler, and it's like it's a fucking face mask.
It looks like Batman. It's fucking amazing. Remember LeBron and he had the long sleeve jersey on?
Yes.
Or was that Kyrie? Both of them, I think, at the same time.
That's right.
Both got their face smashed in. Man. Bring back the long sleeve jerseys.
No, it's not good.
Bring them all the way down. Full long, like a soccer goalie's shirt.
Yeah. Or a hoodie. Give them hoodies.
Give them a hoodie mellow. What do you mean?
Hoodie mellow.
Dude, he used to put the hood on and then the headband over the hood, too.
Oh, yeah. That's right there. It's right there for the take.
Then you put the face mask on there, buddy. You're a superhero. You're Mavs man. You remember, that mascot? Mavs man?
But that was a mascot? Mavs man?
He's still a mascot. The Mavs, I think the Mavericks have two mascots.
Jesus Christ. Sandra Luktik. What are we doing with the final roster spot? Center, Ennis Freedom, Greg Monroe, if his 10-day runs out. Marcus Hall.
Yes.
Bench gunner, Jody Meeks is shooting 48.6% from 3 for the 905.
Also, shout out. Yeah, we didn't talk about that. Shout out to Jody Meeks, man.
And the feel-good story, convert Champagne, bring back DJ Wilson, or Sam Decker. Sam Decker, man. That was the forgotten feel-good story at the beginning of the season. Let's get that guy's positivity back in here, right?
Yeah, let's go.
Who? I don't know. Is there anyone from the buyout you're interested in? I guess we got to see who's there. I'm saying, man, DeAndre Bembry. What are we doing?
Yeah, that'll help our center issues. Get Bembry back in here.
We just need a bench, dude. We literally.
Dude, I bet the tunnel fits with Bembry and Gary Trent would be out of control, though.
Right?
It would be fucking nuts.
At this point, we only really need one legit bench guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we've got.
Or we just need our guys to get a little bit better, baby. Like, it could all happen in-house. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, exactly. So with that in mind, let's get DeAndre Bembry back here just for the fashion.
Yeah, let's go, buddy. Sometimes the solution is right under your nose. You don't got to look out into someone else's yard. It's right here in ours. Cut your own grass. What are these sayings that I'm saying?
Amen.
There's something.
I'm with you on all this.
Yeah.
And final question goes to Michael Barnes. Does Goran Dragic deserve to be booed? Is he important enough to be booed? Would you boo him? Can I just boo this man?
You can boo whoever you want, brother.
I mean, listen, I don't think he deserves to be booed.
No, I think his statue should be up there out front Scotiabank Arena, man.
I think at this point, do any of us care enough about Goran?
I don't think any of us cared enough. I think people are just riling themselves up for no reason.
Yes.
Like, people are like, oh, he's a bum. It's like, we told him not to come.
It
wasn't he was like, no, fuck this. He did play a couple games.
Again, man, that clip that was going around recently from the beginning of the season where he's trying to fire up the bench and they're just staring at him blankly. Just
Fred's like,
buddy,
you're not.
We don't need this right now.
Fred 100% was like, hey, I'm trying to be an all-star this year, so you're going to have to get the fuck out of here.
It's like, can you go polish my ring in the back, and then we'll talk to you after the game or something.
Yeah, I'll hit up Trivago and I'll get you a ticket right back to Slovenia, buddy. Dude, Raptors fans are so insane. That clip of the Miami Heat, they're like, is that Goran Dragic guarding Oladipo? I think it was.
Oh, yeah.
They had to put it out. They're like, this is our video guy.
Did they really?
Miami Heat, 100%.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
I wanted that. Because that was good. That blew the fuck up. Oh, also, speaking of Raptors Twitter destroying shit, did you see when Gordon Hayward's wife
Oh, Lord.
tweeted about that injury and blamed Gary?
Yeah.
And then, like, an hour later, she posts again looking fucking rattled. And she's just like, I didn't mean he did anything. Gary's a good person. I was like, you don't fuck with Raptors Twitter. Like,
No, it's psychopaths.
Don't do it.
Yeah, legit
Especially
psychos.
saying fucking Gary flopped.
Our beloved.
And, like, first of all, your husband's the one who went to block him.
Yeah,
right?
Captain
He was going
America.
you know what I mean? Like, the dude was going for a bucket. Your husband was playing some good defense. Shit happens.
Mm-hmm.
You just don't fuck with Raptors Twitter, man.
No, it's not.
And I don't even know if we qualify as part of Raptors Twitter because I don't know if we want to qualify.
No, I don't. We don't lump ourselves in that.
Because
we do a podcast, buddy.
Yeah, and we tweet in the Raptors world, but people go fucking crazy. People go goddamn crazy.
I don't want Chris Boucher cussing me out on no fucking podcast, brother. I don't ever want that in my life. Okay, don't retweet our shit. Don't tell nobody nothing, man. We're not involved in that.
That's fair. But speaking of Twitter, hey, thanks to everybody who hit us up on Twitter. We appreciate
big time
the Twitter questions.
Amazing questions, man. So I'm gonna think about that OG Duck thing all day.
I like that. I like questions like that a lot.
Big fan,
actually. So that was a good one. Thank you. And real quick, once again, just a reminder, we've got our Comedy Records show happening Thursday, February 24th at Comedy Bar. Limited tickets. We'll tweet out the link. If you want to go for free, we've got a Talking Raptors guest list. Just email me, bt@comedyrecords.ca, and we'll set that up. We'll keep that going for another week. So yeah, let us know. It's going to be fun. Nick's going to be performing, of course. Voice of the podcast. Monty Scott will be there. It's a great time had by all.
It's gonna be a doozy, and that's the Comedy Bar at Bloor and Ossington, not the
right. There's two comedy bars.
There's two comedy
now.
bars. So
shout out to Comedy Bar. Yes, we're in the Bloor and Ossington,
the OG one
location. Yeah. Thanks again to everybody who hit us up. I just really can't say enough good things about this team right now.
Let's keep on. I was gonna say keep on trucking, but at this
that's the worst.
I shouldn't say that at this point.
That's the worst choice of words.
Yeah.
You could.
Keep on cruising, boys.
Keep on jogging. Let's go, Raptors. Hey, thanks for sticking around, checking out the Comedy Records segment here on Talking Raptors. This week, we're going to feature another roster member from the label, and he's also going to be performing at our show this Thursday, February 24th at Comedy Bar. He's an absolute one of the greatest people and comedians.
Comedy wizard.
He's a legend. His name is Todd Graham, and his album Bustin' Loose is available on all platforms. He's extremely funny.
If you thought I was my girlfriend's favorite comic, you're wrong. It's
that's right.
It's legit this man here.
That's right. And he's an older guy. He's been doing it for a while, but he's actually, for those of you who are into video and mashups and all that stuff, he is credited as making the first ever video mashup back in the early 90s. He put together a mashup with footage from Apocalypse Now and Disney's Winnie the Pooh commercials, cartoons, not commercials. And then he was actually a student at OCAD when he did this, and it got a lot of notoriety. He was the first one to do it. Everyone's like, what is this? And of course, obviously now video mashups are everywhere.
Yeah.
But he was credited for that, and it's still credited for that, and in a bunch of film textbooks and stuff all over the planet. So
history maker.
Yeah, he's a very unique, talented, great person, extremely talented comic. And again, he's going to be there Thursday, February 24th at Comedy Bar. If you want to come check it out, hit us up. We'll throw you on the guest list. But this comes from his album Bustin' Loose. It's Todd Graham on the comedy record segment on Talking Raptors.
I have a cell phone now. I got a cell phone. I'm a late adopter. You want to see it? You see me? Yeah, it's pretty good. Here it is. Yeah. Yeah, it's not on yet. But one thing at a time. But I'm excited. I understand that you can send pictures with these things. Did you know that? Yeah. Well, that's awesome. I'm excited about that. Because also, when I was younger, and you wanted to show somebody your penis, you had to go all the way over to their house. And press it against the window. You know, and that wasn't always easy either. Especially if they lived in the basement. You thought I was going to go top floor, didn't you? No, you can figure that shit out. You know, there's fire escapes. You can find a way up there and still manage to expose yourself with some dignity. But not the basement. Oh, man. You gotta lie down on your side. Gotta wiggle your pants off. Nobody wins.